we actually landed on a new revenue record.
Record of the year, or in what sense a record?
Record of all time.
And it's like good enough, so you gotta be great, and I'ma do whatever it takes, doing what I love in life, and I'll pay the price, and not stopping even if the shit kills me, even if it kills me.
Hello my friends, and welcome to MattGron Talks. This is episode 126, and my name is Mattias Gronborg, aka MattGron, and I'm the founder of the HubSpot agency iGoMoon, and here I share my scaling up journey, building iGoMoon from nothing to something. And of course, with me as usual, my co-host, Svea Malina Lanshoff, the one and only.
Hi Matthias, nice introduction as usual. And welcome to MattGron Talks. This is where entrepreneurship runs smack into reality. I always try to make it very dramatic, and in the middle of it I'm like, is it dramatic enough? I don't know. But you don't get the idea. It's going smack into reality. And we do this 3 times per week because we have episodes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with different topics all around leadership and entrepreneurship. And Matthias is going to give you the framework, right?
Yes, I have a framework for you. And I can definitely take it away here. So every Monday, we talk about self-development, and I'm sharing my journey growing as a leader and a human being. And then every Wednesday, we talk about all the things that I'm learning in the entrepreneurial process, scaling up iGoMoon. And every Friday, and today we have a Friday session, I share my weekly self-inventory. I talk about things that I could have done differently, and I also share what I learned during the week, and we are celebrating the victories. And every Friday that occurs, is it the first or the last?
The first Friday.
Yeah, the first Friday. We talk about the CEO report that I'm preparing for the board, and because it's it goes hand in hand with the self inventory actually, because I talk about things that I have learned. I talk about what I could have done differently. I talk about opportunities on a bigger scale. So
that was a nice introduction there. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, then I would say
it was not how should I say, the same intensity as you.
No, wasn't
when you drop the tagline.
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go smack into reality right now, and let's talk about the CEO report for November. Give me some good news here. What was good in November?
What I think is, I actually need to bring the report up here on the screen. So I can't remember everything in my head, what I think was super nice with November was that we finally signed off the HR position at iGoMoon. The first HR person at iGoMoon is joining in January.
Yes.
And that's super fun. Her name is Matilda, and we will probably get some more time to get to know her better in January, and then I think it also super great with in October and November. I think there is 5 new people joining us, and everyone has been doing a really good job during the onboarding process, and everyone really feels like a match. So that's really fun. And we have been talking about the move into the new office, but we moved and we also got up and running here. So that's really good. Also I think the new office is also adding some new energy and inspiration to the entire team.
Yes, definitely.
So something that is also really good is that we actually landed on a new revenue record, like when we now have sent all the invoices for November.
Record of the year, or in what sense a record?
Like the record of all time.
Record of all time. I mean, that is that is actually something really great that we need to celebrate.
Yeah, we should celebrate.
You just mentioned this, like we had a little record here. I think that's pretty outstanding. Really cool. Congratulations to the whole team.
That's what we are doing here. We are,
records every month.
Pushing the limits, breaking records.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the mindset you have, and I mean, suddenly it happens, right? Yeah. So super fun, really good work from the entire team, and as I said, with 5 new people on board, and we pulled that off, even if everyone is not 100% up and running, and I think
exactly
that really shows the potential we have here under the hood. So
that's very true. A new record whilst moving and not being at the office most of the time or in a total chaos. Yeah. That is very impressive. Really, really nice.
Yeah. So we landed very close to 1.8 million in November. 1.8 million Swedish kronor.
Yeah, not euro, unfortunately, but
not
next
euro
year.
Yet. Yeah. Some of the really good things happened in November, and if we talk about the less good things, or how should I say, the things we still have some work to do on. I think, like, if we look at iGoMoon where we are right now, I think we are working on a transformation from the old web agency, transforming the entire company into this modern, HubSpot agency. I mean, if you look at the company from outside, it could sometimes be hard to understand the difference. But there is a huge difference, both if we look at the behaviors and attitudes it takes to become like a successful colleague at iGoMoon. Mm-hmm. And then on the other side, we have everything that comes, how should I say, more on the responsibility, iGoMoon's responsibility as a whole, the work I do on a daily basis, and the leaders, like and the processes, the service, the packages, and everything like that. And so, all the things that actually enables the people to succeed. And and on this side, I can really see that we have a lot of work to do on Triangle of Growth, the partnership level at iGoMoon, the relationship we are, trying to build together with the customers with our Triangle of Growth process. Mm-hmm. So, and to really, go all the way from that more reactive old website agency and fully, transform into this HubSpot agency where we are the experts on how we actually help SaaS companies flywheels to spin faster and faster. Mm-hmm. To help these companies set clear goals and get the resources to execute and get the HubSpot technology to become really crisp. So that's something we are fine-tuning. We are working on it, and so I'm picky. I want things to be flawless. I want things to improve. But it's very important to remember that you can't, like, building a company, being an entrepreneur, like when you are on that journey, nothing will ever be, perfect.
Yeah.
Like there is the devil is in the details, right?
It never stops, right? You can always grow better.
Yeah, but so you must always execute. You must always move forward, and that's what we are doing. And so the things I'm talking about is very often maybe something I see, and maybe other people doesn't necessarily see it. But I also think that's a part of being a leader, because the things I'm talking about now, it could be that I see, symptoms, and that's why I try to more explain this. In the beginning, I was talking about this, we have the people over here, and then over here we have all the things that we create so we can actually make them successful. But then on this side, there could be things the individual person needs to work on around behaviors and attitudes and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know if it makes sense, but to summarize that in a couple of sentences, I would say I think we need to update iGoMoon's business model, and that's the work the board need to start working on in January. And then when I say that, I especially talk about the long-term relationship, not on the projects we do for customers. It's more the retainer relationship we build. We build after the launched project. So the last point I would like to share here with you is actually some stuff that I will work on to improve over the next 3 months. And I think we moved to a bigger office now, and which is great. And I feel we need to find a way to get more, how should I say, quiet zones. Still the office is not super big. It's only 320 square meters. And we are when everyone is here, we are about 17, 18 people. But we need telephone booth.
You mentioned it before, these silent booths, right?
A quiet zone, where you can go in and do a quick call. And we maybe need to buy 2 of these. I'm looking on looking at different solutions. They are very expensive, I think. But we need to find a way to navigate that where people can just, drop in and do a quick call or a quick online meeting. And then we're also working on, we have finally been working with, I'm losing the words here. So we have a go-to-market process, and we have 4 different services we need to take through that process. Now we pulled off and finally succeeded with the discovery workshop product. We also have the Sales Ready website product. We have this our CRM implementation product or package, and then we will then start working on the triangle of growth, as I told you in the beginning of this call. And we are also doing some work setting up our own marketing plan for 2022, and I'm also planning the kickoff for February. So we will have a kickoff first week or second week in February.
Oh, interesting.
So a little bit worried now with the COVID thing coming up again. I mean, I need to talk with Taylor in South Africa. See, I mean, the plan was to actually be able to fly her over here. I'm not sure right now. It feels a little bit, you know, from one week to another or one day to another. Yeah, but this is the things I'm working on. I don't know. Do you have any questions, Svea? Typically, I share these things on a high-flying perspective.
No, I get what you're talking about. It was a lot of input, but I understand the bigger picture here. And yeah, I mean, we talked about it before, that it is so important to keep the pace, to not be one of the agencies who dies out because they don't live up to everything you need to adapt to in this environment. And I think it's important, like you said, to always be on the go, always develop, make the processes better. And yeah, like I said, as an entrepreneur, you never really rest, right? It's always something to do. That's the the big takeaway for me here. But in the CEO report, is there anything left that we missed out? Any future opportunities or something? I think is also something you mentioned. I'm not sure if that was woven in there.
So I'm also in the process learning more about things we need to put in place to be able to branch out with a legal entity in South Africa, like putting up a PTY limited company there, like a and also working on the org chart for 2022 and to be able to communicate with everyone, for everyone, who and when we will recruit during the next year. So yeah.
But that sounds like a lot is coming up next year for sure. So let's take one step at a time and take us on your journey and show us what's happening. So yeah, I think that's but that's all for the November CEO report, right? I think that was the most important things you had to share. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah. I like that one. And also so good that we could start with all these amazing news. That made me really happy to hear, honestly.
Yeah.
All right.
Really fun.
Then I would say let's wrap this up, our CEO report for November 2021. And thank you guys for watching. If you like what we're doing, as always, please subscribe and hit the bell. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and see you in the next one, hopefully. Thank you, Matthias.
Thank you for watching MattGron Talks. See you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.